For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever. That verse, John chapter 3 and verse 16, is a powerful, life-changing verse in the Word of God. Have you heard those words? We have. We are the Moore family. Philip, Angela, Abigail, Gideon, and Lydia, missionaries to the state of Utah.
In the darkness, in the wilderness, many hopeless souls are lost, but there's a beacon to guide the wandering. It is the power of the cross. We'll hold up the light, we won't be ashamed to go and tell the world that Jesus saves. We'll proclaim the truth as long as there is time. We'll hold up the light, let it brightly shine.
Stirred to reach the world with the gospel in our early 20s, God has allowed my wife and I to travel through many Central American countries, as well as some in South America, preaching, teaching, and working with missionaries and nationals to share the gospel. Our heart has always been stirred by the need of the gospel and the multitudes waiting to hear. Yet God never led us to go. All of that changed in March of 2018. Traveling with our fourth son, Ethan, whom God had called to go to Logan, Utah as a missionary in 2017, we set foot in Salt Lake City on Friday, March the 9th. On the following Monday, after preaching a family conference Saturday and the regular Sunday services, I turned to my wife as we prepared for our day and asked, "Is God telling you what He's telling me?" With a big smile, she said,
As clear as day.
We had not even spoken of the possibility or thought of coming to Utah as missionaries, but God was working clearly and distinctly in both of our hearts. Since that day, God has been working in an amazing way, confirming His direction and preparing us for the next step in our service for Him. After 18 years as pastor of Cherry Grove Baptist Church, south of Wilkesboro, North Carolina, God had called our family to the state of Utah to plant a Bible-preaching, Bible-believing Baptist church. He has led us to the Salt Lake Valley, just north of Salt Lake City, to the city of Farmington. Farmington is a rapidly growing city that has doubled in size over the past 15 years and continues to grow at an amazing pace. But all the outward economic and physical growth clouds the real issue. There are no Bible-preaching churches in the entire city. In fact, there are very few in the whole valley of over 2 million people. Our burden is to establish a church that can partner with other like-minded works in the state and region to reach the unreached, not only in the state of Utah, but throughout the western United States and around the world. For God so loved the world. Utah contains incredible outward natural beauty, from the mountains, lakes, and wildlife in the northern half of the state to the desert and canyons of the south. It is breathtaking. But within that beauty is the darkness of religion and sin. The need for the truth in Utah is tremendous. God has called us to share that truth of the gospel and His Son Jesus Christ with whosoever. Would you pray for the Moore family as we seek to reach the world through Utah? For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever.